TSM have announced that this week they're bringing Shen Yi back into the LCS lineup, but they're also demoting Kaiduo to the Academy team and promoting Takeover in his place. So for the few of you who don't watch every game of Academy, let's talk about who Takeover is as a player and what we should expect from him in the LCS this week. Takeover's assassin and melee play is what got me excited about him when he first arrived in NA last year. He kicked off his time at TSM Academy with a very impressive Silas game, and followed that up with strong performances on Set and Renekton. His second week was decent, featuring a good Lee Sin, but he wasn't quite as eye-catching. And while he still had some strong games here and there during the rest of 2021, the shine definitely wore off after his first impression. Last season, Takeover leaned into his assassin and melee champion pool quite a bit. LeBlanc was his most played, along with Silas, Lee Sin, and a couple games of Aurelia, to go with the standard assortment of control mages. This year, he's standardized his pool more to match the meta, and has been very heavy on control mages, mostly playing Syndra, Ryze, Victor, and Ahri. So far this year, Takeover has been performing okay, considering TSMA's horrible 6-20 record coming into this week. I've made him an honorable mention in Academy standouts twice in the first 6 weeks, including last week. That was partly based on a Ryze game he played against Immortals Academy. He laned well into pretty Skorky, he avoided gank pressure and made use of help from Shen Yi's roams, and he roamed bot a bit later for a kill. He also had a good Ahri against C9 Academy last week, landing his charms and sneaking picks onto key targets, though TSMA lost that game in the end. Stylistically, Takeover draws a lot of pressure into his lane, both from his teammates and his opponents. That'll be something to watch for in the LCS, to see whether Shen Yi and Spica play around him, or whether Spica continues to play more into the side lanes. Partly because of all the help he's been getting from support roams, Takeover has been going positive in lane this split with plus 84 gold plus experience difference at 10 minutes. That's third best among Academy mid laners with at least 10 games played. It's not dominant, but statistically it's much better than what Kaiduo has been managing in the LCS so far. Even so, I wouldn't expect Takeover to win lane against Tukui or Blaze Olive this week unless he gets a good matchup and some help from his team. He has sometimes struggled against Academy's better mid laners this split, and last year his laning stats skewed more negative. Overall, I don't believe Takeover is a better player than Kaiduo, and he hasn't been playing quite well enough in Academy that I would say he's clearly earned a call-up on his own merits. But Kaiduo has really been struggling, and Takeover is TSM's only other option right now. He showed enough good things in Academy that I'm not worried about him being totally outclassed or anything, and maybe he can bring a different energy or enough of a stylistic change up that it'll help TSM get back on the right track.
Lucio, shield 2.
They're stalling
100
for
Thieves
Kenvi.
are committing for this one.
waiting.
Kenvi is here. Viper, Hyper, right behind.
No!
They've got the kill on a Wixie, but the Baron's still secure. Wait, no it's not. What am I talking about? Takeover stole it.
What happened?
Thanks for watching and supporting my content. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, and check out the channel memberships if you want to get access to custom emojis, special roles in the Oracle's Elixir Discord, and other perks.